A sun-drenched green meadow unfolds, meeting the dark, beckoning edge of a dense forest. 3 bullocks, black, brown, and white, graze side by side in the tall grass, their peaceful harmony palpable. Sunlight bathes the scene, accentuating the deep green of the meadow and the rich colors of the animal. The gentle sway of the grass and the quiet munching of the bullocks create a symphony of serenity, an idyllic scene of pastoral beauty where different creatures coexist in tranquil unity. At the forest's edge, shadows conceal a powerful lion, its gaze fixed on the distant bullocks. Eyes gleaming with primal hunger, the lion intently observes the bullock's every move. A low growl rumbles in the lion's chest, a sound swallowed by the forest's depths. Frustration mounts as the lion witnesses the bullock's unwavering unity. Each failed attempt sharpens the lion's focus, its intensity growing with each passing moment. The forest holds its breath, anticipating the lion's next move against the unified force. In a sun-drenched green meadow, 3 bullocks stand, their massive forms mirrored in the clear, flowing stream. They drink deeply, the tranquil sounds of water mingling with the soft rustle of the meadow's grass. A playful nudge, a gentle challenge, the bullocks display their deep camaraderie, a bond forged in shared moments. Their affection radiates in the golden light, painting a scene of serene harmony and gentle strength. At the forest's edge, a lion's roar shatters the peace, a challenge echoing through the ancient trees. The lion charges, a flash of tawny muscle against the green, kicking up a storm of dust and leaves. The bullocks stand firm, a united wall of muscle and horn, facing the predator's fury. The lion hesitates, its bravado faltering before their unwavering solidarity, a moment of doubt. Frustration flares in the lion's eyes, a prisoner of its thwarted hunt in the face of unity. Defeated, the lion turns, melting back into the forest's shadows, leaving the bullocks victorious. Beneath ancient trees, a majestic lion rests, bathed in dappled sunlight, its powerful form a silhouette against the forest floor. Lost in thought, the lion's brow furrows, a storm of cunning brewing behind its golden eyes. Discord is the lion's desire, a plan to unravel strength through exploited unity. Its gaze hardens. The forest holds its breath as the lion seeks a wicked path, its every move a calculated step towards chaos. A subtle shift in the lion's posture, a silent promise of deception as shadows lengthen across the forest. Sunlight bathes a green meadow as a lion stealthily advances, his gaze fixed on a lone black bullock. The other bullocks graze, unaware of the approaching danger. Muscles tense, the lion lowers his body, preparing to strike. The black bullock remains isolated, a stark contrast to the herd. A low growl rumbles as the lion speaks. The other bullocks secretly dislike it. Under the bright, open sky of a green meadow, a black bullock stands, confusion clouding its eyes. The lion's words hang heavy in the air, a venomous sting of doubt and accusation. Hurt flickers across the bullock's face, a visible wound inflicted by unseen claws. Suspicion clouds its gaze as it turns to its companions, trust beginning to fray. A seed of doubt has been planted, its roots digging deep into the once fertile ground of friendship. Under the vast sky, a solitary black bullock begins its slow retreat, leaving the herd behind in the sun-drenched meadow. The green meadow stretches out, but the black bullock appears isolated. It wanders away. A sense of profound loneliness hangs heavy in the air. The black bullock chooses to graze alone, a silent testament to its isolation. In a verdant meadow bathed in sunlight, brown and white bullocks stand, their worry palpable as they watch a black bullock move away. The black bullock strides further, its form stark against the green expanse, a picture of solitude and defiance. Worried glances pass between the brown and white bullocks, mirroring their shared anxiety over the departing figure. They attempt to approach, their hooves softly padding on the grass, but the black bullock remains elusive, avoiding reconciliation. A widening gap forms between the bullocks, amplifying the visual tension and hinting at a deeper, unspoken conflict. In a serene green meadow, 3 bullocks graze under the sun. Once a unified group, they now stand apart, each bullock maintaining a careful distance. An unspoken tension hangs heavy in the air. The serene landscape belies the undercurrent of unease. Each animal seems wary, their peaceful grazing a facade. In the green meadow, the bullocks stand in heavy silence, a stark contrast to their earlier cheerful chatter. They avoid each other's gaze, their once strong bond visibly strained and eroded. The meadow, once a place of joy, now echoes with unspoken tension and mistrust. Their silence speaks volumes, a palpable sense of loss hanging in the air. In a green meadow bathed in sunlight, a brown bullock grazes, its tail swishing in a peaceful rhythm. Unseen, a lion lurks in the shadows of the forest, its gaze intensely fixed on the unsuspecting prey. Muscles coiled, the lion prepares to strike, seizing the opportune moment with deadly precision. The bullock continues to graze, oblivious to the danger that watches it from the forest. Tension mounts as the lion readies itself, the contrast of peace and peril heightening the drama. The air is still, the calm before the storm, as nature's drama unfolds in the green meadow. A lion bursts from the forest edge, muscles coiled and eyes burning with predatory focus. The brown bullock bolts, a desperate burst of speed against the inevitable chase. A cry of terror pierces the serene forest as the bullock vanishes into the trees. The forest swallows them whole, leaving only the echo of fear and the rustle of leaves. In the vast green meadow, the white bullock stands alone, its large eyes darting nervously across the open space. A palpable sense of unease settles over the bullock as it realizes the absence of its familiar companions. The bullock lets out a plaintive call, its voice echoing through the meadow, searching for the brown bullock. Silence answers, amplifying the white bullock's growing anxiety and isolation. The once vibrant meadow now feels desolate and ominous to the solitary white bullock. Under the vast sky, the lion emerges from the shadowy forest, its intense gaze locking onto the white bullock. A fearsome roar shatters the calm of the green meadow, an earth-shaking challenge echoing through the air. The white bullock, startled by the sudden aggression, explodes into a frenzy of panic, its eyes wide with terror. It bolts across the open field, desperately fleeing the predator's menacing presence. In a vibrant green meadow, a majestic lion emerges, its golden fur shimmering, a predator ready to dominate its domain. Muscles rippling, the lion gives chase, its powerful strides sending tremors through the tall grass. A terrified white bullock, eyes wide with panic, flees in desperation, its breath ragged in its chest. Hooves pound the earth as the bullock races toward the horizon, a desperate flight for survival. The bullock disappears over a distant hill, seeking refuge from the predator's relentless pursuit. In a vast green meadow, a solitary black bullock stands, its large eyes wide with raw, primal terror. The vibrant green grass seems to mock its isolation, amplifying the bullock's vulnerability. Every rustle of the wind, every shadow seems to threaten, turning the idyllic meadow into a stage for fear. The bullock trembles, a stark silhouette against the bright, indifferent expanse of the meadow. Alone and exposed, it is a symbol of helplessness in a world that offers no comfort. Under the vast sky of the green meadow, a predator advances, its shadow stretching over the vibrant grass. The lion's eyes gleam with an intense, predatory focus, promising triumph in the serene landscape. Before the approaching hunter, the black bullock stands alone, a stark figure against the green. A tremor runs through the bullock's frame, a visible sign of its dawning realization of vulnerability. The air crackles with unspoken tension as the distance closes, the inevitable drawing near. Nature holds its breath, the calm meadow about to witness a raw display of survival's harsh reality. In a green meadow bathed in sunlight, a majestic lion circles its prey, a black bullock. The lion revels in its imminent triumph, its gaze intense and predatory. The black bullock struggles to maintain its ground, its muscles trembling with fear. Its eyes reflect the overwhelming terror, a silent plea against the inevitable. The air is thick with tension as the predator closes in, the scent of fear permeating the meadow. Sunlight bathes the green meadow as the lion charges with deadly intent, claws bared. A desperate cry pierces the air as the black bullock faces its attacker, a moment of stark terror. The lion's shadow falls over the bullock, a symbol of impending doom on the vibrant green. The bullock collapses, its dark form stark against the bright meadow, a scene of tragic defeat. Dust rises as the lion stands triumphant, a predator's victory in the heart of the peaceful meadow. The silence returns, heavy with the aftermath, the meadow a stage for nature's harsh drama. Bathed in the warm sunlight, the lion stands triumphant, its shadow looming over the defeated black bullock in the green meadow. The powerful lion's victory is absolute, a display of dominance etched against the serene backdrop of the open field. Deceit and distrust linger in the air, the shattered friendship leaving the bullock vulnerable and alone. The stark contrast between the lion's might and the bullock's vulnerability underscores the tragic end of their bond. The lion, a predator of immense power, seizes the black bullock, their forms stark against the vibrant green meadow. With relentless strength, the lion drags its prey towards the dense tree line, the undergrowth yielding to their passage. Branches snap and leaves rustle as the pair vanish into the shadows of the forest, their journey marked by disturbed earth. The meadow is left silent, the once vibrant scene now empty, save for the trampled grass marking the struggle. A gentle breeze stirs the tall grasses, their swaying motion a stark contrast to the violence that just unfolded. The forest remains dark and silent, concealing the victor and the vanquished within its depths. In a vast green meadow bathed in daylight, a lone bird descends, its shadow briefly dancing over the grass. The bird, small and solitary, surveys the desolate landscape with keen, observant eyes. It stands as a lonely sentinel amidst the swaying green, a tiny beacon of life in a quiet expanse. A poignant chirp breaks the silence, a lament echoing across the meadow. The bird chirps sadly, lamenting the loss of unity and harmony. Its song carries a weight of sorrow. At the forest's edge, a lion feasts, its powerful jaws tearing into the flesh of its prey with primal hunger. The forest is still, holding its breath as the lion gorges itself, a predator in its prime. A scene of raw power and savage beauty unfolds. The silence that follows speaks volumes of nature's harsh realities. As the sun descends, the sky bursts into vibrant hues, casting long shadows over the tranquil, empty meadow. The air is still, heavy, with the silence of what once was, a stark reminder of days filled with joyous camaraderie. The meadow whispers a mournful tale of trust betrayed, unity shattered, now only a haunting echo in the twilight. The distant memory of the three bullocks is a cautionary tale,